Well, hello. Apologies for my absence. I know it's been a while, right? Nothing but videos about torches. So we're back on now, back on form. It's been a while for me. I've been busy over the last 12 months setting up my own business and running it, and that's taken up a lot of time, as you can imagine. And sort of to go out wandering for half a day's walk in or a weekend away is just, I just can't do it, or couldn't do it. But things are settling down, as they always do. Anyway, today I'm just out in my local woods and I'm testing this osprey bag. And I've got an upcoming hike. Well, it was supposed to be a 5-day hike, but things are changing, but it's still going to be a bit of walking. And so I'm not looking at you, I'm looking to see whether I can spot any deer that I can show you. Where was I? Yeah, 5-day hike. So I wanted to try and trim down a bit of weight on me and my equipment, so the pack was the first thing to bite the dust. I had quite a good pack before. Well, I've still got it actually. The Osprey Atmos 50, I think it is. This is an Osprey as well. This is the, oh, is it Levity? I can't remember how you pronounce it, but it's supposed to be their lightweight one. And I've weighed it, and it's a good kilo to 1200 grams lighter than the old one. So that's a good start. And slowly but surely I'm changing kit to go a little bit lighter, but it's very expensive, right? I'm kind of working out it's like £1 a gram, £1 of money to save a gram of weight, which is quite frightening, really. I've been looking at tents that are £500, which are 500 grams, or maybe it's £1 a gram, maybe something like that. I can't remember, but yeah. So like tents and things like that, where my current tent is 1800 grams, 1.8 kilos. I can pick one up for, as I say, 500 grams, but it's £500. So money, money, money. So anyway, I digress. I'm out today just testing this. I've only been walking about 10 minutes, and this is super comfy, I have to say, as Osprey packs always are. And it's got a mesh system in the back. I'll go into more detail another time. This is just a bit of fun, really, going out for a cup of tea in the woods and trying out the bag. So I'll bring you along for a little bimble, and let's see what we find, shall we? Nearly fell over there. That would have been embarrassing. One for the blooper reel. There's a few trees that have come down over the last few weeks here. The UK has had a number of storms batter it, like I say, over the last few weeks, and there's a few casualties in my local woods, but that's just nature's way of thinning out the poor ones, isn't it? The badly seeded trees, or those that are on their way out. Hey, it gives me lots of firewood as well. I love these woods. They're quite local to where I live, and you rarely see anyone here, which is quite pleasant because I don't like people. There's a big one there that's come down. Plenty over there as well. Shame in a way. Just goes to show you've got to be careful where you camp. I haven't camped for a while, as shown in my last video. I think it was about 6 months ago. I've been itching to get out, and we've tried a few times, but for various reasons, it's eluded me. Like I mentioned earlier, work, family commitments, and I haven't been able to justify to myself time to go out and enjoy. But this is a much needed walk. I need to get my walks back in, as I've got a long distance hikes coming up in the next few months, and although I won't be fit, I need to get my walking legs in. It's nice to be out. It's very cold today. It's about +4 at the moment. so it's fresh. When the sun comes out, it's lovely. But how have you all been? All right, I hope. I follow a lot of you guys on your videos and watch them with jealousy when I'm stuck inside or stuck at work. It keeps me going. This rucksack's brilliant, I have to say. It's I've got about 8 kilos in there, something like that. I just chucked in like an extra thick jacket for when I sit down later, a chair, a stove, heavy stove, gas canister, big one I want to use up. Yeah, like I say, I'm only going out locally, so it doesn't matter. But yes, yeah, about 8 kilos, I'd say, and I hardly feel it. It's very comfortable. Oh wow, it is good to be out. You hear the birds? He's up there. Spring is coming and winter can do one. Happy bunny. You like the bag? The colour is hideous. Only comes in one colour currently, which I think is a mistake. And this colour is gonna show the dirt really well. And it's quite a lightweight sort of fabric on it. Well, it feels, it is lightweight, but I mean it doesn't feel as strong as the other Osprey pack that I've got, but that's why it's lighter, right? So we'll see how we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Sometimes you see deer, there's a bit of a hill coming up and you get to the deer on the other side. So I'll shut up for a minute. And if anything exciting happens at the top, I'll bring you back, as they say. God, I hate people that say, I'll bring you back, I'll bring you back. But there was nothing at the top of the hill of interest, so I've walked on a bit further. And I realised I was going near my old patch. Not Tickwood, what am I talking about? Camp Alpha. So I thought, I'll have a little explore and see. I haven't been in here for a long time because it had been discovered and trashed, which was a shame. And every time I sort of wander past, I put my head in and there'd be rubbish in there and I'd clear it out and there'd be more rubbish the next time. So obviously youths have discovered it, or oiks, and made a mess. So yeah, it's looking all right. Here we go. Someone's been here. The grill is mine. I left that there because I use it all the time. Yeah. Bit of paracord left there. Oh yes. So similar items to what I've cleared before in here. Someone's given the far reflector a bit of a kick in by the looks of it, or perhaps it's just given up. Yeah, either way, it's sad really. It's sad. That's life, isn't it? I don't know how they found it, probably the same way I did. Just looks very open. Still, I won't be stopping here for tea. I'm going to move on to a better location with a bit more of a view. I've been there before, I quite like it. See my hearth. We've all got these big bricks. Make sure it doesn't go down, because this is, as you can see, all pine and The floor is all pine, and that will go up like a treat. So it's nice and safe. And when I have a fire here, I bring loads of water. I come a few days before and put litres of water down, stash them just in case. But yeah, it just doesn't feel inviting here anymore like it used to. I think once someone's discovered your little hidey hole, it's kind of it really, isn't it? I'm going to tear my bag up. So I can't. How many times I've been here and I can't find the way out? Crazy stuff. Just had a bit of a fright. I saw a lot of smoke on my favourite bit of heathland. But they're working to clear the pine trees that come up over the heath. So they chop them down like that one, stand them, and then burn them after a little while. But yeah, I thought the heathland was on fire for a bit. Some smoke, eh? Anyway, I took a little bit of a wrong turning earlier on, so I walked a bit further than I intended, but I've got about another 20 minutes to get to my point where I want to have a cuppa, and if I've got time I'll do that, share it with you. Fancy a cuppa? Yeah, I've got to just test a few bits of kit that I've had sitting in the garage for a couple of years without any use. So just the knockoff jet boil. I think it's my out kit, brew kit or something. Brew kit? I can't remember what it's called. We'll have a look in a bit. How cool are these? World War II pillboxes. They are scattered everywhere around here. I'm glad I've got my boots on today, because these puddles are pretty big. Pretty big. I'm going to just cut through there, but it's sort of ankle deep with the muck, so I don't really fancy it. This is about as adventurous as I get midweek. Oh, I'm going to that tea. You probably can't hear me because it's so windy. Ooh. It's cold as well, but it's dry. That's the important thing. Wind I can put up with. Rain is just dull, isn't it? Oh, here we go. These boots are great. The Scarpa, I think they're the GTXs or something like that. This sort of stuff is easy. Takes it in its stride. And I've yet to have wet feet other than when it's gone over the top of the boot, which can't be helped. Wow. That just tripped me up good and proper. And it's marked my boot. That would have been a good one. Second time, so third time's going to be a charm, right? Third time lucky. Let's hope I don't trip into something like that. Alright, it's getting deeper. Ooh. Pull up the jeans. It's maybe a bit deep. Pull the jeans, nothing else. Yep. That's going too deep. Let's find another route. Bugger. Yeah. Be alright. I'm not camping. I'm resting. No, I'm not camping. So I'm not doing anything I shouldn't. I'm putting up a chair and having a cup of tea. But I've been here before, and you can walk across here. It's not, you know, frowned upon or anything like that. It's a public rights of way, but you could be walking along like this, and as you walk around the corner you'll see, I don't know, 100 squaddies just in there somewhere, but you won't see them until you're on them. And it's quite funny because you're, as I say, you're allowed to be in here, but you definitely aren't wanted, let's put it that way. And I wouldn't film them because you're just asking for trouble. Right, but I don't know if the camera's picking it up. You can see the little holes that they dig. There's one there, in there, and they do whatever they do. Their exercises. Little hidey holes. I'll have a little wander down here. I'm sure the little space that I'm looking for is somewhere along this road. But I can't quite remember. You know what it's going to do? We'll find somewhere down here. I'm feeling the need for some coffee. I said tea, but I've actually got coffee. And you guys who know me and have watched the videos know I'm a bit of a coffee snob. And instant coffee is just not for me. But there is one instant coffee that I truly enjoy and I can't get enough of, and that is the British Army ration pack coffee sachet. It's a 3-in-1. Oh. They're not really coffee, that's the thing. Well, they are, but they're not. It's not proper coffee, is it? But it's tasty stuff. And it saves you having to mess about with sugar sachets and milk and all the rest of it. You bang it all in, and it's yummy. So if ever you get the chance to try it, I can urge you to do that. It's very good. The 3-in-1 tea, not so good. Oh, I've got hiccups. Okay, I'm lost. I admit it. I am lost. I know how to get home. It's sort of that way, over there. I've done a bit of a double S shape on my walk, so I haven't actually gone far as the crow flies, but I have walked a few miles zigzagging around the place. I quite like doing that, and you get a chance to look at different spots for perhaps wild camps later on. Like, I know I wouldn't wild camp anywhere here because the army guys are doing their exercises at night, and I don't want 100 squaddies jumping on me in the middle of the night. I don't want to get shot either, right? And there's plenty of space outside of this area to camp at, which I've done before, so it's a shame in a way because, well, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. And there's also toilets in these woods. We're miles from anywhere, but I guess when you've got a couple of 100 squaddies roaming about, you don't want them crapping everywhere. In fact, I can see squaddies now, so I'm going to bear off this way. They're over there. So, hard right. I get all shy. Bugger. That was the spot I wanted to sit and have a sit down in the chinwag with you. Oh well, we shall find somewhere else. Bugger, bugger, bugger.
Time
Yeah, it's the brew kit, out kit brew kit. This is the 1200 CS. Normally you can get a small canister that sits in there, but I just want to use up what's left in one of these big, what I call the sort of family camping ones, just to get rid of them. Really, they're quite old now. I like these little stands as well. They just add a bit of rigidity, if that's the word, to the bottom of the thing. That's assuming you can get the sodding thing on, mind. I'm obviously being a bit special here. That's embarrassing, isn't it, when you can't get a... Why is that not working? Maybe it doesn't fit this one. Oh, stand by. It's very tight, but we got it on. We like it tight, lads, don't we? Do not over tighten. I know from experience, should you not tighten it up enough, it just doesn't work. I use these for work. I'm in a van all day, clean canteen, insulated, and they are fabulous. They'll keep a drink warm for a good few hours. Let's fire her up. This one's got a little igniter, which is handy. And inside my clean canteen, ta-da! I have a hot cross bun. So I'll have that with my tea or my coffee. Now I'm going to have a sit down. Bought the Helinox little chair, and I've got a big jacket as well with me, just in case it got a little bit colder. So I'll just use that as a bum warmer. And I'm going to sit and enjoy this view. It's taken less than 2 minutes, I reckon. That's boiling now. There. So we can... There we go. Yay! Turn her off. One way or another. There we go. Bun out. There we go. One bun. I'm sure I chucked a spoon in my bag as well. How to get these sodding things open. Normally I have a knife. Losing a lot of it. That's what she looks like inside. How exciting. Coffee grounds. Oh, I can't wait for this. Let me tell you. It's probably about right. Save a bit of hot water just for rinsing out the mug at the end. Oh. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Let's use the we sat upon the upkit stove. A handy little tripod. Let's see if it falls over it. Happy man. Ooh, what first? That's blistering hot. Yeah, I said earlier you never see anyone around here. I can count in front of me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people jogging with their dogs and this and that. Hopefully balancing precariously. Yeah, I bought these knockoff GoPro batteries, and yeah, they're all right. They don't last very long, and the GoPro ones don't either. Oh, a bit of shit. Oh, more people. Oh well. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, loads of people hiking. There's a 5-day camp coming up. Oh my flipping heck, that's too hot. That lid's coming off. Yeah, 5-day camp. 4 nights, 5 days. We're going to do the X Valley walk, but finding camping places on the walk is proving to be challenging. So we've decided to find somewhere in Dartmoor and have an extended walk. That's the plan. We've got some big hitting YouTube names coming. Oh, it's going to be a big one. Me. There's at least 4 big YouTubers going. Headline people. That should be fun. Hope to have my new tent by then. And a few other new bits of kit. You know me and my kit. Always got to try and keep up to date and get something lighter and better. I've never seen so many joggers. Far too healthy jogging. I could do with another one of those buns now. I've got a nice big coffee to drink. But yeah, these aren't something I'll bring on a lightweight camp, but you just can't feel any heat from the cup, and it's all contained inside, and they're very good. I'll often go out in the morning and make a tea or a coffee, stick it in there in the van. 2 hours later it'll be piping hot. Good. Oh, bloody freezing out here though. Right, I'll put the lid back on just in case I knock her over. I'm going to enjoy the view and then I'm going to hike back. That's the plan. Do you want to see some crazy joggers? Here we go. You see them? One there in green. There's a load more. Oh look, some more there. And they're just literally running back and forwards, bless them. So he's yummy mummies keeping fit. Very good. watching the yummy mummies do their run, and enjoyed my coffee, and then started to head home. And I had a few battery issues with the GoPro. It's forever running out of battery, that camera. So yeah, I didn't get any more filming, but I just wanted to show you the bags that I've had. So I've got loads of rucksacks and knapsacks and Bergens and everything, but the main ones that I go wild camping in, I show you. I started out with this one, and I've used it probably about 5 times. It's very, very heavy. Even empty, it's very heavy, and it's not terribly comfortable. But hey, it was like a £60 or $80 rucksack. It's a 70 litre or 66, I think to be exact. 66 litre it is. But you know, it's massive, and it takes so much kit. But that's actually up for sale at the moment to finance the one that you saw earlier on in the video. It's okay. It's all right for one of those ones where you park the car and you've got shed loads of stuff and you just want to get it. So apologies, this camera is playing up for me today. So this is great, as I said, for getting loads and loads of stuff in and just going from the car to a woodland, say, which is less than a mile's walk. It's incredibly heavy because of course it's so large, you can get lots in it, so you fill it up, and it's not exactly the nicest bag in the world. So from that I went to this, and this is my current pack that I've used for the last number of hikes and wild camps. That's a 60 litre Osprey Atmos, and I must do a review on it actually, the Atmos 50 AG. A fabulous bag. It's got great colours. Everything is so well thought out, how you can get your water bottles in from here or from there. When it's on your back, you can just reach around and grab it. It'll reach around. It's got this amazing system on the back. I'm trying to think what they call it. There's a name for it. We'll come back to it. I think it's written on the other pack. That's an attractive look. I think it's called the Airspeed, but on this one it's written anti-gravity. That's the little design, and you can manoeuvre that up or down on this particular pack. But this mesh, I don't know if you can see it here, this mesh it enables the bag to be off your back so you don't sweat. I hate getting a sweaty back when I'm walking. It's one of the things I really, really hate, and this really genuinely works, and it's on the new one as well, which I'll show you in a minute. Now, there is nothing wrong with this rucksack. I'm not even replacing it, it's staying with me, I like it so much. So this is a 60 litre, the original was 66. This is a 60 litre, there's some bits and bobs in there, actually from the last camp still. Or actually, no, not from the last camp, it's from a camp that I was supposed to go out on, and somebody blew me out. Not mentioning any names. Dan, Camp Like Bushcraft. So yeah, this is a fabulous bag, and I like it a lot, and I feel guilty about spending quite a lot of money on a bag and then going out and buying another Osprey bag, which is 5 litres smaller. It's a 60 litre pack. As I said in the video, it is much, much lighter. I've weighed them and it's 1,200 grams difference between these. The sizes, as you can see, well, it's 5 litres, isn't it, right? It's 5 litres. So out with the old and in with this new one. And personally, I don't like the colours. It could be worse, I suppose. It's got that brilliant system on the back there, keeping it off your back, which I like. Everyone's different, but I like that. It's got space for a water bladder. You know, opens up nicely, you can easily get in. And what I did notice on the walk was when you're trying to put an empty bottle, a water bottle, or in my case, my coffee mug, into the side pouch that I had on the Osprey Atmos, I would have just slid that in by reach around. They'll reach around. Where this, I couldn't find the pocket. It was higher up at the back, and I just couldn't get round. But having looked at the bag, I noticed there is this little aperture here, so I didn't know that. So there we go. I'm learning. Oh, I don't know about that. I suppose stuff wouldn't fall out. There's actually a bottle of water in there, and it hasn't fallen out on the walk. So I guess that's how you do it on that one. But it's all learning curves. It's got the whistle, mind your ears, just as the other Osprey bag has got, which is a nice little touch, you know. But you can see where they've saved weight on this bag, and they've saved weight. I hope this is coming out on that camera. That's quite padded. That's not, but believe you me, I personally think this is a better fit for me, this bag. That's just my opinion. I think it's good. I think it fits well. I need to load it up a bit more with all my kit and give it an overnight, which is coming up on the next video. Myself and another YouTuber are heading off for an overnight stay somewhere if life, weather, work and family commitments don't clobber us, eh? So yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. It's got quite a big sort of kangaroo pouch thing in the front there. What do they call those pouches, the kangaroos? Joey's sitting. Joey pouch? I don't know. And that's quite how I like those. You just whack in your jacket or your map or whatever, and in it goes. It's actually a bit sturdier than I first thought. I think it's just very light. So I'm excited. So this is my first step into the journey of getting lighter kit, and I think it's quite an obsessive journey. And you do get a lot of people saying, well, you shouldn't have had a full-size toothbrush, or oh, you should have had a plastic bag to sleep in rather than a tent and save yourself 490 grams. But you know, I want to be comfortable, so there's some things that I'm not going to be chopping out of my kit, which you might go, whoa, you're bringing a chair or a lightweight camp? Yes, because I'm old. I don't want to sit on the ground and get wet, cold. Yeah, I think this is a nice little bag. Yeah, the colour, again, I'll keep going back to that. It's a real shame, but can't have it all. Can't have it all, can you? So we'll see. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, I'm quite loving it, if I'm honest. There's a little key ring, a little key clip there. I like that. That's quite nice. I think they've chopped out all the stuff that they could have done, but without compromising on comfort, that's for sure. And I think the bigger the bag you have, the more crap you bring with you. That's for sure. This time round, my drone has gone. I know you've seen some drone clips in this video, but they're stock footage. The drone had to be sold, and yeah, there's going to be some chop outs. Some cutouts of kit that I would normally bring, and just trying to reduce that weight down. So ideas in the comment section below. You know, I'm fairly aware of where I can cut weight. It's the big three, isn't it? The rucksack, sleeping bag, and sleeping pad. So next on my hit list, so we've done the rucksack. Next on my hit list, the sleeping bag I've changed to a quilt, which you'll see in the summer months. I'm excited about that. It's a nice one. And then yeah, what did I say? I'll tell you, I'm not with it today. I've had a few coffees, but I'm still knackered. Rucksack, sleeping bag, the tent we're going to hopefully address on the next video. Yeah, so it's getting there. Oh, and sleep system, the sleep mattress. Here's the problem. I like a wide mattress. I don't like these mattresses at 70 and 80 centimetres wide. My Climate one is 119 centimetres wide, which I really like. But of course the payoff is that it's 1,200 grams, I think. 1,100 grams. It's quite heavy for what it is. But it's so nice. And I don't roll off it. Your arms don't get cold. You know when your arms go down on a skinny mat or a bed, and you know, the camping beds, and they just sit on the floor and you think, oh, that's not comfortable. So I've been toying with, what's it called? My friend John from Muddy Paws channel's got one. Oh, he's going to be shouting at the screen now, if you're watching it this far, John. Oh, crap. Oh, I'm going to have to go and have a look. I'm going to have to go and have a look and see what it is. Oh, sod you bloody thing. There's a really good website called, God, it cost me a fortune. Ultralight Outdoor, start that again. There's a really good website, ultralightoutdoorgear.co.uk, for those of you in the UK. And it's a very, very, very fast way of relieving you of your money, let me tell you. I love all their stuff on there. It's just like, oh, right, let's find this bloody thing. Stupid, where are you? It's exciting, this video, isn't it? Find it in seconds normally. It's always like trekking poles, hydration, water treatment, yawn, sleeping bags, for God's sake. Sleeping mats. Here we go. Xped. I haven't even seen it, and it's just come back to me. The Xped. No. Right. Do you know what? It doesn't really matter because you're all going to have your own opinions, but I would like to hear from you if you have used an Xped down mat. I'm looking at the ultra light, ultra wide, long down mattress. I think it's the 9M. Can't remember. One of those. To hell with it. If you've got an Xped mattress, comment section below. Tell me what you think. Like I said, my friend John's got one, and he says it's like the best thing since sliced bread. I just wish they did one for the fatter man. For those of us who sort of toss and turn in our sleep, it would be nice to have something a bit wider. But then, of course, the little tent that I'm planning on getting is not that much wider than these mattresses. So there you go. Right, I think I've waffled on enough. Thank you very much for staying with me if you've watched this far. I'm sure most of you haven't and have died of boredom or given up and gone to watch something more interesting. Got a few trips coming up. Listen, apologies for all the Olight videos. They've sent me some nice stuff, and I find it hard to say no when I like the product that they send me, but it's very difficult because they expect a video instantly when they send the product. And I've had to say no to a few that they've offered to send me recently because I know it's boring for those of you who aren't interested in flashlights or torches, as the proper name is of them. So, apologies for that. Normal service will be resumed. Olight, if you're watching this, you need to send something really, really nice and fantastic for me to now review, because I'm not going to be doing any little torches. It has to be something decent. But I will say the Perrin torch is excellent. I use that all the time at work. Hand on heart, no bullshit. And the other little one, the little red one, I can't remember the baton, something SRS2 baton. That's really good as well. I also use that at work. But if I had to choose, it'd be the Perrin, and that is going to be my new wild camping head torch. So thank you to Olight for that. And thank you for you guys for watching these videos, because I got a payment today from YouTube which covers this nicely. So much appreciated. This is where the money goes to. So for the advertising, I just put it straight back into kit. It goes into things like petrol for driving down to Dartmoor, and you know, and time off work and things like that. So much appreciated. Big love to you all, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.